Nah, but yo, you right about that Biggie shit, yo, because I love his albums, but yo, you know what song? You know, I'm gonna sing some of the bars because so that people understand like what it's talking about. I forgot. I think Suicidal Thoughts.
Yeah.
Woo! I didn't want to say
That's
the song,
fire
but
one.
yeah.
Yeah, because I really want to change the logo. That's bothering me.
You're a little older. You could upgrade by now. But yeah, dream jobs. Who wants to go first on that one?
Don't matter.
Well, actually,
This is episode 22 of the Code 99 podcast. It's your boy Sprad, and to my virtual left,
Your boy Myron.
it's your boy called G. Yo, you always say that, nigga. We do not know who was gonna go next, bro. I'm like,
I just say virtual left and wait for you guys to go.
yeah.
whoever catches the alley-oop catches the
Catch the
alley-oop.
alley-oop.
Exactly. Dunk that bitch.
What happened if we both want to dunk at the same time?
Fuck it.
Okay.
That's 2 baskets. That's
We
4
gonna
points.
look like Team USA versus France. Let me stop.
Oh shit.
Nah, they do it better now. But anyway, thank you for that intro. We was over here talking about some dream jobs because we just talking
You
about.
didn't talk
jobs.
about your dream job. You talk about your shitty ass jobs. Well,
Yeah.
not your
You know
shitty
what's
ass
funny?
job. And
All right,
That's
so let
good
me
job.
stop. So it's not that I don't like my job. It's that my body was telling me that I need to take a break. You know I love my job. I'm like again, I'm a little obsessive. You know, I was there. I come in with a smile every day, even if I'm stressed out. I'm gonna show people love. I'm gonna do my job. I'm gonna talk to everybody. I'm gonna do this. Even not to fight them. I'm gonna still chat with them. I'm not gonna have no issues with them unless they have issues with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hate my job, but shit. After a while, that shit just take a toll on you, bro. Should just take a toll on you. But you would see. You have to see it. You have to see it, bro. You have to see it.
I did. I just didn't care.
Nah, there's legit people like that. There's people like that at 42nd Street too.
No, I mean I didn't mean it like that, but it's just like it gets to the point where like, bro, I just gotta watch out for myself because it was just getting like a lot.
Yeah, I mean that's when drama gets involved. That's all.
And that's why I was so passive aggressive about everything, and people used to get even more mad, and I loved every second of it.
But yeah, continue what you were saying. Go ahead.
Oh no, I wasn't saying anything. I was just saying like, yeah, like you
Dream
guys were,
jobs.
your dream job.
Yeah, what's your
you
ideal
already know
job?
my dream. You already know my dream job. I'm trying to get into like I
He
want
trying
to shoot at least one
pornos
movie.
over here. That's what he said.
Nah.
He trying to shoot Zach and Mary make a. Let me stop.
Zack and Mary make a porno.
2.
Actually, a fun movie. I haven't seen that movie in a hot minute. Nah, I just want to make one movie in my lifetime.
Just one,
If I get to make one, I'm satisfied.
not a series. Well, okay, I get what you're saying.
If it turns into a series, if it turns into multiple movies, if it just gives me a steady job as a producer, I'm 1,000%. I don't care.
Can I be
As
an
long
actor?
as I get to shoot one.
Can I be an actor?
Yeah, 1,000%. Bro, you already did the. Actually, I was gonna hit you up because I was gonna submit that short film into film festival. There's a Mont Haven Film Festival, and they have a submission for things that are under like 5 minutes. So I
Really?
was thinking about submitting it because honestly, I've only showed it in school, so it hasn't really technically premiered anywhere. I want to score it. I was actually gonna hit you up to see if I could add like maybe shoot one more scene, but then I was gonna be mad hard because I don't even know where I shot.
He looks so
those scenes are
different.
at.
Exactly. We was somewhere in the Bronx.
No, I know where to go. I don't know where the scenes I shot for that are.
I kind of remember. It was near the water. It was near the shore. It was like near the beach and then a little loop.
No, I know where I know where we shot. I don't know where my scenes, like my actual footage, to be able to edit a couple more things. I would have edited a couple more things. That plus, no, we didn't even need Vic for what I was gonna do. I was just gonna add more things where you teleport to the basketball court, and I'm probably gonna be the one to hand you the basketball court or catcher type shit, and that's it.
Okay.
Give it more substance, not substance, but you know what I mean, more detail.
Let's give it.
Because you kind of just teleport to the basketball court and then come back. So,
yeah, I remember.
But
You did. I thought you shot some scenes with people shooting and stuff.
I did, but it didn't come out the way I wanted to.
Okay.
And then I'm 10 times better now. Not like to blow smoke on my own ass, so I could have like finessed.
Why don't we just redo the whole thing?
You want to redo the whole thing?
Yeah, we could redo the whole thing.
Oh, with Sprad and recast Vic as Sprad?
We could recast Vic as Sprad. Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's dope. I'm just saying because like if you add me from how nigga, I was in college when you put that shit out. I was like what 2015. That was like 6-7 years ago. 6 years ago, bro. Like come on, man. Like
almost,
you gotta know them. Like nigga, what did they time? Did they time travel too? Like. Oh, that actually be dope too, right? If you time travel. Like I time traveled and I got older and I went back in time and went back to young.
We all would love that.
That'd be some Loki shit. And then they be like, damn, yo, they took 6 years to make this film.
You know, there's actually a movie like that called Boyhood.
Really?
There's a movie called Boyhood, and the director. The idea that the idea of the movie is that it's essentially what it sounds like, boyhood. So someone growing up. So he literally shot this movie from like I want to say like 2002 till the movie came out, which is like maybe I think the movie came out in 2015. I want to say maybe 15, 16, somewhere around there. But yeah, he would take breaks. He would record the kids in this and the kids in the family at this point, the actors, stop. Then pick it up wherever the kids are at, like in that age, and it's literally like that the main character is a boy, and it's just him growing up, and then the family's going through mad bullshit, like they went through divorce, or like the higher, like there was this one scene where the only two scenes I remember is like the mom got divorced, she remarried, and the guy turned to be an asshole, and so it's a chronological, so like it's like they broke up young, so now he's a teenager, they got together, and then when he's like kind of older, the stepdad's an asshole. Like it just chronicles his whole life, but it's literally shot in like a 10-year span type shit.
And it's the same person just growing up.
Same person, just great, exactly.
Shit, man.
That's got nominated for an Oscar. It didn't win anything, but yeah.
That must hurt the most. Take 10 years. You didn't.
I mean, it's a cool concept to me. I personally, the movie didn't land with me. Like I get the idea was cool, but just okay, cool.
Yeah,
I didn't really like it.
Yeah, that's a lot of investment. That's a lot of investing of your time. I mean, but it's a cool project. I mean, I would do that with my cat or something. Journeys of Simba. Let me stop. But yeah, man.
You said it's called Boyhood, correct?
Yeah, Boyhood.
It got great reviews.
People love it. I think people really liked it. I just didn't. It didn't resonate with me, I think I should say. But I did watch it. This is before I was 25 years old. And I always consider the fact that when I turned like maybe like 26, 27, is when I really like hit maturity level. And like saw things in a different perspective. So I think if I watch it now, it's going to be like different for me.
Yeah.
But at that time, I didn't really like it was, like I said, it was just cool. It was a cool idea.
I get that.
But yeah, I want to shoot something like that. I want to shoot something that, like, look, I'm talking about, even though it didn't resonate with me, I'm talking about it. Because it did a good job capturing, telling a story and capturing your attention.
You can always get inspiration from something, that's not necessarily like your style, like that's a concept. Like you said, it's a concept. So, like, I'm just glad I'm a fan of Kanye because that's what he do all the time.
That makes you more talented.
Yeah.
No, being well-rounded and seeing so many different perspectives, yes, 1,000%. It makes you, like, adapt. Or just take bits and pieces of the best parts of everything and make it your own.
So what kind of film are you, like, you trying to portray, or like you trying to make? If you was making a movie, what kind of a movie?
Honestly, I always wanted to shoot a comedy because I consider myself funny. But I don't know if, like, I always second guess myself thinking like, nah, people are not gonna laugh at my shit.
Nah, nigga, you funny. Yo, we out. I want to do comedy too, nigga. We can make the funniest.
I really do.
Movie.
I always wanted to do like some buddy movie in the Bronx.
Nigga, Bronx Tale, the real Bronx Tale. Fuck out of here.
Exactly, the real Bronx Tale. I would name it that, the real Bronx Tale.
The real Bronx Tale, the real with a DA, so there's no copyright infringement.
But yeah, I want to have like, I would love to have like skits like, just the stuff that we grew up in, like, like oh shit, I gotta go to the city and it's mad deep, or
Bro,
like,
you know,
oh shit,
yo,
we're stranded on 125th and all the
that's
zombies
exactly
are out
what
there.
I want to do. I just want to do funny ass skits. Well, yeah, I want to do. Well, I do want to do funny ass skits. I want to blow up in podcasting and then skit world, and then like comedy. Just like I don't even want to really do stand up, but like if I could, I'd do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, but like I
always
you
want
know,
to try stand up too.
Yeah, and you know, I did the shit with you, the film with you, and then I did a couple other films with well, like little short skits, not films, but short skits with other people like that I work with at Comedy Central, and like one of them made it to Slate magazine, and I could go to the website, get the link, and it looks shit looks super legit. And I'm like, yo, I love to do this stuff. It's mad fun, you know. It like little scene. Yeah, you remember when we did your shit? Like I read the whole thing, and then you was like, "Oh shit, I forgot I put that up there." And I'm like, "Yeah, nigga, I like that."
Wait, when was that? Wait, what?
When we was doing the thing with the watch, right? Your shit with the watch.
Yeah.
You gave me
Yeah.
when we was at your crib before we met up with Vic. I read the whole skit. You don't remember? And so when we was out on the film, you was trying to remember like certain things. I was like telling you how it goes.
Bro, I don't remember that at all.
Bro, he was like, yo, he was like, what was I supposed to do after this? And I was like, you want to do this? And oh shit, like, oh yeah, like yeah, I got.
Yo, I do not remember that shit.
I get into it. I was like, yo, like I you know, you want to see the whole picture, you want to see it vividly, so like you can act it out or whatever. I found that fun. It was cool.
I mean, it was fun because like at the end it's like silent film. I'm shooting it in black and white. I think this is the first time I actually like shot anything like from beginning to end. And like I hit up you and Vic and like to just say you guys picked up and you guys shot this shit was fucking like dope.
See, and I say remake it because like you said, you got better. So I mean, it was good. So like you said, you got better. So I'm like, yo, let's redo it then. Like if you got better, let's do it over. We can make it better. That shit. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I'm always down.
I didn't know you had aspirations of getting into comedy skits.
Not skits. I just want to do like a comedy. Oh, Carlton.
Nigga,
Yeah.
yo, my fault. So you remember Khaleesi from Walgreens, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I remember having these conversations because you know we was working. I remember we went downtown. That was the night I saw Shaq, and it was in one of those fucking clubs in Soho.
You saw Shaq?
Nigga, yeah. I didn't say. I thought I saw the story on this.
I don't remember you telling the story on the podcast.
Yeah, so I was at the bar. I was like, at the work one day. Yeah, that's
Oh
it.
yeah, I remember. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I remember now.
So yeah, that night, yeah. So I was like all about it. I was like trying to get to it. I was learning shit, and I was really linking up with one of the bartenders that was telling me like put me on. It's like, yo, every Monday they got an open mic. You could just come up here and bullshit. I'm like, first and foremost, I never did anything like this, so I'm not gonna embarrass myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's easy to say, oh, I could go up there. But then you go up there, you go, what fucking joke? You know what I'm saying? This is actual art, you know? People actually went to school for this stuff, so, like, I'm not saying I'm trying to do all that, but I ain't gonna disrespect the art and just say I could go up there and do it. I want to make sure I'm prepared, get some practice, get some feedback. But yeah,
right.
I was into it.
Right.
I was into it, but I things change. Not things change, but you put things on hold. We already went through this whole conversation before. That's why I'm back trying to get focused on this before I get back to any type of 9 to 5. You know what I'm saying? Because this is it.
I have a question for the two of you. I don't know if you finished stating everything you want to do next, Carlton, but Myron, you said your ultimate goal is to make a movie. Well, I want to say ultimate goal because I'm pretty sure once you make a movie, you're gonna continue making movies and probably series. What was your dream job as a kid?
Oh, I wanted to own a pizza shop.
You wanted to own a pizza shop.
Yo, I swear to God, I love pizza so much. I was wanted to learn how to go to pizza school and do pizza and make pizzas, bro. I kid you not. That and I want to be an illustrator too.
Illustrator.
Because I really want to learn how to draw shit.
Oh, it's a pizza shop. When did that go out the window? What?
I don't remember, but that was really young. That was my first I was like committed. I was gonna do anything that was possible to go make these pizzas.
Oh shit! I can imagine that, Nisa. He be like, damn, y'all. Myron Young, like, yo, eating this shit's like, yo, one day, I'm gonna own this shit, bro.
Oh yeah.
Make this,
Bro,
make
but
the
yeah, I
best
was mad
pieces ever.
adamant. But then I think like it was like grade school that I was like, yo, I want to be an illustrator. I want to like draw. Like I want to like do this for a living. But that went out the window shortly after because I was like, I didn't have like the tools and like I would practice, but it wasn't like like I just get discouraged and shit. So
I mean, you still
mind
have.
I still doodle. I still doodle now here.
You still have your passion for it though. At least it's a hobby. Not that part, but at least watching it and looking at it. So it's
I
still
literally
part
have
of you.
mad markers and shit in my room, like in my desk and shit. So, like when I literally sit down and just like fucking draw random shit.
He gonna make the first Latino anime. Let's do it.
Latino anime? I'm weak.
Come on, that's legit.
I'm only down for that so I could have like anime effects on the flying chancla. Because that would be valid. Because it would literally be like sound for sound accuracy of what that shit sounds like.
This is like right around the corner through 2 doors,
bro.
Right upside the head.
That shit ricochets. That's not a joke.
¿Por qué? What's up? But yeah, man.
And Carlton, how about yourself?
When I was younger,
yeah,
it was like basketball, like making it to the NBA. That was like number one thing. I always had that dream, but you get to high school and you're like the top people in your high school ain't even getting D1 offers, and it's before you got the NBA, D League, and overseas was getting a lot of recognition. So like you ain't getting no D1 offer, you ain't, you know what I'm saying, you're not getting no recognition, you're not making it. So I mean, I was also like always trying my favorite, so I'm like always thinking like, that's the best way I get some money. So then by the time I got high school, I'm like, I could be a businessman, start my own business, blah blah blah. I still have that aspiration, but it's like it's different. So like a business could be anything. So
right.
My business though, like I formed this a few years ago, and it's like a part of what I'm doing right now with the podcast is like I want to create like an entertainment business where like I could showcase friends and talent in different aspects and fields, like Myron said, his stuff in filming, like making a movie, or if you want to do skits, or if you want to have a podcast, or anyone who do music, dance, anything that goes on the entertainment business, the entertainment side. Because like you realize when you grow up you're surrounded by it, and not only that,
True.
just like again I got the one thing I'll say is like this. I obviously I didn't stay with Comedy Central, but I always got to experience different things in life, like traveling and just working in those big places. I even, like when I was younger, I got to work in City Hall. I was working with city council members. I played ball against city council members. You know what I'm saying? Like I was able to experience those little things and just grab different elements and different aspects of what I liked about it or what I didn't like about it, or like just different lessons that it taught me. But that, at this point, that that's what I want to do. Like I love music, I love sports, all that stuff. I love, I ain't gonna be over there playing it, but I'm like at the highest level, but I can still go around, if I'm in shape, and do it against anybody, on like say the normal level. You want to say, it's funny how you say you nice on a normal level, but once you step with the big boys, you just you average nigga. You know what I'm saying? So like, but I don't care. Like I love playing basketball. So like if anything comes up, but not like professionally, I know that's not my focus. But you know how they do celebrity basketball games. I'll cook niggas. I'm like, yo, if this podcast was popping and we over here being rival, nigga, I'm coming at Quavo. Like, I don't give a fuck. I'm coming at Quavo. This nigga talk too much trash.
He asked. Yeah,
He good. But these are normal people. These are normal people. I said these are normal people. So like to the average Joe, you pretty good. You know what I'm saying? Chris Brown, you pretty good. Like especially niggas that get dunk. All right, that's cool. But I know I got skills too, nigga. I play, you know what I'm saying? I play across season and everything, nigga. I'm not gonna talk shit now because I ain't in shape. But yeah, y'all niggas know when I can hang with the big boys if I have to. So I do that, Well, that's the shit. Just like creating our own business, just having that business for sustainability, just into entertainment, and just being able to be a part of it as well, not just being on the outside, just being in it, like Tyler Perry. You know what I'm saying? I want to be a part of it. I want to, and grow with it. What about you, though, Spread?
As a kid, my dream job was to be a lawyer. I had no idea why I wanted to be a lawyer. I think it's kind of funny when you look at things like that. It's like, yeah, I want to do this, I want to do that, and then half of the reason you don't know why. But yeah, I wanted to be a lawyer. That slowly started to like get away as I got older. I was on the debate team for a little while, Carlton, in high school. You probably don't know that. You did?
Wasn't you running on the debate team?
Oh, okay. Oh, you do.
I used to be cool with karate. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't in the program, but I used to come around because I was a part of my own program. So I used to be around after school. Used to be cool with everybody.
I didn't know that. I didn't know you knew that. But I was like, after that, I was like, well, going for a few weeks, I was just like, yeah, this is not for me. This is not something I want to do. I think that was the only thing. Maybe like the middle of high school, I was like, I think I want to be an accountant. Didn't know why the fuck I wanted to be an accountant. I'm like, good at math. Why not?
Word. That's another thing. I was ready for business because I love math. Like I was like, I could do anything in business, but nah. I mean, I love math still. I crunch numbers at work. That's I don't know. I have a lot of passions. I'm glad I'm just able to live them all out.
Which is good, and you still got, another 25, 30, 40, 50 years, to still get shit done.
Exactly. I lived my first half. No, it's not first half. It's still like first third.
Let's third.
I lived my youthful life. Had fun, reckless. I got reckless as fuck.
You still got a minimum another 30 years,
Minimum, nigga. Minimum another fucking 50 years.
Wait, I just doubled your age. That's all I did.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, nigga, I ain't dying at no goddamn 60. Fuck you talking about? Give me at least an 80. Shit. Stop. Nah, yeah, I had family members. I know I gotta do better with my health, like, taking care of my body. But my family members, I have family members that live to like 98. A lot of them passed away.
Yeah, I had oldest family members too.
So I had those dreams as well. Making sure I live long. Making sure I live slong.
Yeah, I wanted to do accounting. Then that changed, and then I went through a period where I was like, I don't know what the fuck I want to do. But we got spoke privately, and when the time comes, towards the end of the year, hopefully, I won't let a certain opportunity pass me again. And other aspirations I have is to start a photography page as a branch off from our Code 99 podcast and a company that we spoke about. And I won't give too much details about that, but the three of us know. And when we put that in motion, the rest of the world would know. With that being said, since neither one of us have hit our, major goal or dream job just yet, how do you guys view the glass? Do you view the glass as half full, or do you view the glass as half empty?
Well, you could go first, man. Hold up.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Myron from the Code 99 podcast, and I'm here to tell you how you can help us make the podcast better. You can go to your Apple Podcast, your Spotify, or your platform of choice and leave us a comment review. This helps us with our visibility and helps us be better. So don't forget to follow us at Code 99 Podcast on Twitter and Instagram. Here we're going to fill you in on what's going on with the podcast and update you, the listeners. Free feel to reach out to us and comment and like and all that stuff. And plus, we get to interact with you guys, our listeners, which is really important, so we can build that audience. Catch you on the next episode and see what we unlock. It's crazy because I feel like my mind says half full, and then my heart says half empty. So I know, obviously, I know that there's like I still have time and a lot of stuff to do, but like I also know like there's other stuff that I gotta take care of, and other stuff that might happen along the way that might deter me. So not in a bad way, or nothing good or bad, just like, you never know what's gonna happen or what's in the way definitively, all you can't do is just keep pushing forward to see like where you're gonna end up at.
That's true.
That's why I don't take for granted the year that I've had, even being laid off, because I feel like I've done a lot stuff that I've always wanted to do and actually did it. So
you're pretty optimistic,
Yeah, I can say I'm pretty optimistic. Yeah, I used to be the opposite though, so I've come a long way.
What changed?
I don't know. I just think it came with maturity and like understanding and like looking at things from different perspective. They also, from all sides, looking at things from all sides. So,
how about you, Carlton? Half full, half empty. What's your glass looking like?
My glass is always full, baby boy. Maybe so. Now, I think Martin had like the realest answer. So, I think people get it wrong, right? So, you could have a positive mindset, like you said. You could be optimistic, and you could have things happen, or you could see things, or you could know, like, or have a fear or a doubt or whatever, and then people could say, "Oh, that's negative" or whatever. Like, those are natural emotions, certain things like that. You know what I'm saying? It's about how you like deal with it, on how you look at it, or see things at the end of the light. Like you said, it's been a crazy year for me. I think y'all know. Y'all saw what I've been through. And even when I'm fucking down, I stay focused. Even when shit happens, I have to stay focused. At the end of the day, I know there's a light at the end of the tunnel. And even if I'm down, if I see someone else down, I'm going to reach my hand out. You know what I'm saying? Because I understand what having a positive mindset can do for you. And there was times where I remember when I was like 19 and I went through some shit, and my dad gave me this book. It was The Secret by Rhonda Burns. Anybody heard of that? You know about that, right? Law of Attraction. And long story short, it teaches you about law of attraction, having a positive mindset. If you think things negatively, negative things will come to you. If you think things positively, positive things will come to you. So I live by that code because I went through a time where it's like, yo, I'm like, yeah, this should never happen to me. Yeah, like, you go from a time where everything is always like, you always win and you always feel success. You always, you always get success, and then some shit happens. You're like, whoa, I don't know how to deal with this. Blah, blah. You get in the slump. Yo, I was just like, yo, you know, that book helped a lot. And my pops, thank God he gave me that shit, because he saw it. Even like people around me, like, yo, you don't sound like you. I'm like, oh, But that was like when I was 19. So, and that helped me now, because even to today, like, whatever you go through, like, you gotta understand, you gotta know that there will be a positive ending. You understand? You can't let whatever will bring you down or pull you down keep you down. You gotta look at it with a glass half full mindset. You know what I'm saying? And not saying you have to, but like, it's very vital. People lose that. And like, Sprad, is funny because those times where you like you deactivate your social media, blah blah, because you want to stay away from it, whatever toxicity it comes with, I'm like, yo, I see it too. And that's when I'm like, let me start posting and retweeting positive messages. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm getting tired of seeing all this bullshit. I'm getting tired of seeing all this negativity. You know what I'm saying? Just like, that shit consumes you. Like, it's just like, like, why is this the only thing you see? Why is this the only thing people want to talk about? Why is this the thing what people want to focus on? But you also got to understand that people who are there, and it comes to it too, because depression is a big thing, and people don't understand that. I don't know if this is like where you're going towards when it comes to like glass empty and glass full, but I think a lot of people get it wrong when someone's going through something and look at them and like if they're a negative person. Most people are like shy away from someone who's negative instead of reaching out and trying to pull them into a positive light. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true. They'll kick the person down before lending a hand to help them up. That is true.
So, I mean, it's like I said, always have full. I got robbed. Life is good, and I got a new laptop. Thanks for pushing me to get that new laptop. Yeah. I was like, yo, I did not. I said this last week. I was like, I ain't trip, yo. I was like, fuck it. I was like, it's all good. That shit wasn't shit. I was like, I'll get it back. You know what I'm saying?
Can I make a quick comment about that? Like,
Yeah.
you see how you made the good out of that compared to someone else who would have been like, hey, my laptop got broken or it got stolen, and damn, now I'm like $1,800, $2,000 poorer, and
Yo, why you gotta go put that money out there, man? Come on, man. Yo, let me. Niggas already robbed me once, bro. Shit.
Well, take another $5,000 out for a security system, but you took some good out of it. Some people just only pinpoint the negative, whether it's the price point or what is the exact reason you bought a laptop, or you took it because this is going to help you propel things you were trying to launch for your future, your endeavors and whatnot.
Yeah.
And for the most part, since I've known you, you have been a glass half full kind of person.
Listen, I ain't gonna say I'm perfect because I know I get it. I get in my little cycles where I get pissed off, but I always catch myself. I'll say that much. I always catch myself, but shit, it ain't good the whole thing's in either. That shit will. That shit will tear your ass up. Then you be like, run!
That shit was out of the glass.
Like, mother, fuck the glass. I don't give a shit. Let it spill, bitch. Oh my god. Oh my god. Listen, nobody's perfect. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, it's just funny because Sprat, you see me in high school, especially when we always cut ass and motherfuckers annoy me. I won't hold shit back. But when in fucking work, I was kind of forced to and it taught me how to teach me patience too with people and just things and situations. But sometimes it's hard to hide it. You're like, leave me the fuck alone. What the fuck you want? This is dumb. This is petty. I got 10,000 things. You want to talk about this bullshit? I can't hold it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm still gonna give people high fives at the end of the day, even if I have to have a tough conversation with you. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Yeah, we still got this. We still got this. We got this. Don't worry. Blah blah. Bow. High five. All right. See you later. Probably mad
Middle
at me.
Finger to your back.
Yeah, exactly. They probably mad at me with fuck it. I'm gonna walk away jolly as fuck. You ain't gonna stop my shit. Fuck it. Yo, it is funny. It's funny when you see certain things of people how they act towards you and treat you, and you see these little things, you're like, yo, what the hell I do to you, man? Oh well, nah. They're like, yo, fuck this. They're like, are you good? I'm like, yeah, man. Listen, stay away from me. I'm good. Just stay fuck away from me. I'm sorry. But yeah, you should answer this question though, Sprat.
At the moment, I am a glass half full kind of person, and someone would probably say, why did he say at the moment? Because I went through a period of time where that glass was fucking completely empty. Not half empty, completely empty. It was completely empty in 2018 and 2019. Prior to that, it was a little bit of both. And then before that, I went through some rough situations or whatnot where it was just, but for the most part of my life, I've been a glass half full, and I've gotten back to that. And I love it. Um, like you said, Carlton. Sometimes you can be, you're not perfect, but you can have the best day ever, or people can see you smiling, and then someone will try to come over and just like
Hate,
try to
hate, hate,
bring you
hate, hate,
down.
hate. Like, why? What do you? Yeah. Why? He's like, let me stop.
Right, and sometimes some people are jealous of that. Like, why is she always smiling? What is Myron? What is Carlton so damn happy about?
Why the niggas so
You
happy?
know,
Why they so happy for? Fuck them niggas.
right? He's full of himself. Look at him on his high horse.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like people, we all have different things that fill our cup up. Some people, if they don't have the materialistic things in life, their glass is half empty.
Mm.
Those, I think, probably most Americans, if you're not financially stable, your glass is half empty. And then you have those who just like, I just appreciate the simple things. Getting up, going to work, having a home to come to, being surrounded by my family all the time, and their glass is half full or full all the time.
Mm.
And I feel like for most people, it really depends on your circumstance, your situation at the time, where you are in life, what you have and haven't accomplished. And I think also, it could be also how you was raised. Maybe you was just raised in a household where it's just your dreams, your thoughts was always being dismissed and belittled. So you don't know how to be playful. You don't know how to be, joyful, optimistic, enthusiastic. Like you said, it's always hate, 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 or the negative, or just a dark cloud all over their life or whatever. But my glass is definitely half full. Um, Therapy has helped with that. Definitely taught me how to appreciate the little things. Yes, I haven't made, like, for instance, someone like Myron. Yes, he hasn't made a movie yet, but he has equipment. He's shooting content. He's doing movie reviews, game reviews. He's streaming. So he's heading in the right direction. It's the little things, even though you didn't accomplish that one major goal. So I've learned things like that. And sometimes you need someone. You need someone there. I needed my therapist. I needed my partner. I needed Stephanie. You know, even as a dad, sometimes hearing things from your kids, I love you, or I'm not mad at you, or you're the best, or you apologize to them. Sorry, this may not be what you wanted, and they just like, no, it is what I wanted. Sometimes you need that reinforcement, or you need an outside person to either guide you or boost your self-esteem. Uplift your soul. Your mind. Yeah, that's my take on it. Half full versus half empty. I think we all are also at a point in our lives where we know what we want next. And I think that helps in our favor as seeing the glass half full. I don't know if you guys agree on that or not.
1,000%, bro.
Same.
Like, I know I'm gonna take risks financially, all that shit, to reach those goals. I know that much. I've been having to deal with a lot of shit, but I'm winning now. You know what I'm saying? I just had to wait for it. Just like, I remember having these conversations with my girl, like, don't worry, it's gonna come. And when it comes, the longer it waits for them to give it, the more it's gonna come. You know what I'm saying? Like, the more it's gonna come to us. So when it comes, it's gonna be good. And that's all like you can just think of, like, through all the tough times, just know when it comes, it's gonna be good. It's getting good. I'll tell you that much. I
Life is good.
I wish I could like display more, but I know like some of the things I'm dealing with right now is with legalities. Even if they don't want to say it, I know I ain't stupid, So, but like you said, life is good. You just gotta put your foot down. Don't let niggas take advantage of you.
And You know what, Carlton? You've had a pretty rough year, compared to the two of us. Well, compared to me, I don't know if Myron agreed. And for you to see the glass half full, I guess it shows a lot about the person you are. Because I think there's a lot of people in your position who can relate and just say, "Yo, this past year was just the worst year of my life, or one of the worst years of my life." Or they just like had some uncertainty on how they was gonna even like bounce back. But
this is what I'll say.
Can't say that about you.
Mm-hmm. Listen, I don't even like. So yeah, it was a rough year for me. I ain't gonna lie, and I'm just glad that it's getting better. I'm like thankful that it's getting better because it was rough. It was real rough. You know what I'm saying? Like it's nothing to play with. It would bring you down, but I was able to have a great support system with my friends and family. So, and I always get to rely on them. Again, if I need some vents, I can vent, and my family is always there. So, I never had an issue with that. But I would say this: I do want to acknowledge this, that although I'm like getting better, like in my situations, and it's getting better, like I have to acknowledge the people that I see that are not getting better, and I see that they're still going through it, and just to be like, yo, like as it looks like everything is opening up and the world's opening up and everything is going back to normal, there's a lot of people that are still affected by the things that are going on still now in their lives, or things that happened before, like within the past year, that they still have to like cope with, and and so like and just like don't give up, like what I'm saying, like and you could reach out to people whether they want to like hit you back up or not. You could tell when like they trying but they can't. You want to reach out to those people and tell them don't give up, bro. Like like I don't take hard feelings if someone don't respond back, even though like you could tell they're going through something. Like don't give up on those people because they need it more than you ever know. You always gotta look out for those people that's trying to push everyone away. That's the scariest thing you could do, is push everyone away. You're trying to isolate yourself. Why are you trying to isolate yourself? You understand? So and
it's usually them trying to get away from something. Exactly.
So help them out. Sometimes you gotta reach that hand. And I think this was like a great year, or not a great year, but like it was a good year to see, like acknowledge that shit from everybody going through something, and just like, yo, sometimes you just gotta give them the hand. And then like let's go a little to more into mental health, right? And big news, Naomi Osaka, this girl, Simone Biles. Naomi Osaka didn't do like the last, like I don't know, like one of the big tennis tournaments. She didn't do it, and she didn't want to speak to the media, due to her mental health. And
Wimbledon?
Yeah, I think it was Wimbledon. It was one of those big shits.
Wimbledon, because Wimbledon's in June. Because now it's the U.S. Open. Don't ask me how I know.
No, that's cool. Because I was gonna say Wimbledon. I'm like, was it Wimbledon?
No, it is Wimbledon.
Yeah.
Only reason I know is because like Roger Federer be kicking ass. And
I'm a big ass Federer fan, and that Djokovic dude, the Djokovic, whatever his name. I like that battle. But anyway, so Naomi, she took a step down for her mental health, and she took a step, and Simone Biles, like she went through like the preliminaries in the first rounds, and then like. I guess like she wasn't even doing too well. I remember like I was watching it with my girl, and it was just like she's like overstepping, like she's jumping too hard, jumping too high, like or whatever it is, and you could tell she wasn't there, whatever. And then like next thing you know, she just pulls out, and she just said that she had to take a step back. Everything was too stressful. It's a lot of pressure, and like she'll do a move, and she'll still get a higher score than everybody else. And then you hear the commentary like. But if you Simone Biles and that's the greatest of all time, you want to make everything perfect. I'm like, damn, she still got a higher score than everybody. They just like, oh, that wasn't great enough. We wanted to see more from her. You know what I'm saying? Like, she took a step back for her mental health, and just like more than just your mental health, your physical health, whatever your health is. And if you feel you need to take a step back, don't be afraid to, And also don't be afraid to reach out to others and tell your story if you have to.
That's a fact. I second that. Co-sign everything you just said.
Yeah, you got to stay positive. It's hard. I feel like it's cliche to say all this stuff about positivity, but like once you like read into it and you really like practice it, you really understand what that means. Like to like be able to like look at things, look at coincidences, and be like, yo, is this really coincidence, or is this real life shit? Like One thing I learned is like, yo, I remember reading The Secret, and they were saying stuff like, yo, even down to like you listening to the radio, and you got that one tune in your head,
Yes.
and then next thing you know, it fucking plays. Like, you think that's a coincidence? No, that's the energy. You think you're the only one that wants to listen to that song? That's all your energy's connecting, and then motherfuckers put it on. Like, the way you think will have the world and the universe transpired the way he wants it to be. So if you're in your mind thinking negative, oh, this is going to be down, or I'm not going to get money, or I'm not this, or I'm short on that, that's what's going to happen. But if you're thinking, oh, it's going to get better, or it's going to get great, or oh, this is great about this, blah, blah, then that's going to come to you. And it's a hard path to follow, especially at first, especially if you like been through something or going through something negatively. But it's definitely a appropriate path, if anything.
Carlton is preaching to the choir.
Yo,
No, but everything you said is true though.
nigga, when I went to my ASMT classes, bro.
Oh, that's Carlton.
Yeah, my fault. Yo, cause yo, this is my shit. Yo, when I went to the ASMT classes, they said, yo, write your brand down, like write your first name and then like what your brand is. And then I'm like, I didn't know what else to say more than just positivity. Yo, because it's like, yo, I came in there every day just grateful for the fact that I had this opportunity, thinking like all the times, yo, Sprat, you remember when we did those Thurgood Marshall leadership conferences and we did, you know what I'm saying? Like all those little things we got to do. I'm like, all that shit prepared me for this. Killing that shit. Top of the class. Like, this is like, you know, everything I went through, this is what it prepared me for. All the college stuff, even though I'm going through some people that probably went to college and they probably underestimated because of who I look like, and all the people that didn't go to college, now you really getting left in the dust, or whatever the case may be, just me able to network in and do this and that, and like, oh, this is what it prepared me for right here. Reading a fucking chart, that shit is so easy to me. Like working as a team, there's a group project. Come on, bro. Like that's like, come on, be in detail. Come on, that's like basic shit. Who can't be? You know, we all do that. You know, whatever. You know. So I just had brand of positivity, like bam, big ass words, bigger than my name. But yeah, I try to be, and it sucks when you can't be at times, you know what I'm saying? Like, people could read that shit. And you're like, especially when people are used to you being positive, and then you like, you have that, you know, low energy day or whatever, and then people could read it, and everybody else is low because of it. You just like, damn, son. Now, I gotta stay positive, you know? I gotta keep my energy up so everybody else keep their energy up, you know? But yeah, it'd be like that.
And one thing I could say about the music, right? I was just telling a friend that not too long ago. I was telling him, you know, I was going through like this dark time in my life, and I was like, the only music, well, specifically album that just like hit me hard, that resonated with me at the time, was Biggie's second album, Life After Death. And I'm like, I just had very dark thoughts, and I just kept listening to that album day after day after day, and it was just like, and they was like, why? And I was like, yo, I could not listen to no happy shit at that moment, like nothing nothing happy, nothing uplifting. I was just like, at that, you know, at that time it was just like a dark cloud of, you know, what I was going through, and I was just like, yo, Biggie's Life After Death, great album, great rap album, very dark album. And I'm like, that album just sat well with me, and I'm like, right now I could listen to that album just off like musically, like, damn, he's talented, but it's not gonna hit me the same, like, and put me in this, you know, it's kind of like train of thoughts where it's just like anything that you would associate with being negative or dark, like death or like failure or you losing something or someone or anything. I'm like, no, it just can't. Like, that just won't do it for me. So I'd rather listen to something that's gonna make me happy, joyful, put me in a, you know, a little bop, a little vibe.
Yeah,
and you're right. Yeah, what you gonna say?
Yeah, no, yo, because when you say that about music, because like sometimes when you hear some of these R&B tracks and I wanna sing it passionately because it sounds fire, but then I'm like, but damn, I don't want to break up with my girl. This is what they talking about. Like, girl, like, I love you though. Like, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you over here passionate talking about like, oh, trust issues. You know, singing some Drake. This nigga talking about trust issues. Like, imagine singing that with your girl. Like, yeah, we don't trust each other. Like, what the fuck you talking about? You can't be. Yo, I gotta go back. You gotta go back to the old music where niggas just talk about love. love you. Give me joy and sunshine. I'm like, okay, this is what it is, you know? Not like Not like I need a bad bitch on my dick sucking shit. You're like, oh.
I'm weak.
Nah, but yo, you right about that Biggie shit, yo, because I love his albums, but yo, you know what song? You know, I'm gonna sing some of the bars because so that people understand like what they're talking about. I forgot. I think Suicidal Thoughts.
Yeah,
Woo!
that's so
I didn't
Right?
want to say
That's
the
the
song,
fire
but
one.
yeah.
Yeah, when I die, fuck it, I wanna go to hell, cause I'm a piece of shit and it ain't hard to fucking tell. Don't make sense, go into heaven with the goody dressed in white. I like black Tims and black hoodies.
Black
Yo,
hoodies.
it's just like, yo, you start bopping to that shit and you're like, yo, you basically
That's fire.
saying, you preaching that you wanna go to hell though. You like, fuck Jesus, fuck God, fuck that clean shit. I'd rather be a fucking devil, nigga. Like, no, like, you gotta be careful. Like, and not to say that I don't want to sound like one of the old Mary, like you listening to the devil's music, but it's message like, yo, it's certain things that you shouldn't be putting out there, or especially at times you gotta be careful of what you say. You know that old term or the cliche, be careful what you wish for. Like, that shit is real, because you can't just be saying anything, can't be welcoming any type of energy towards you, because that shit will come towards you because you're putting it out there. You got to be careful. Now, I want to say this after I wrap that shit. I love my life, and I want to live a long life, and I want to go to heaven. I love God. I ain't the most spiritual. I mean, I ain't the most religious, but I'm spiritual. You know what I'm saying? So, I just want to say that. And also know I feel protected. I always feel protected. And then when I be like taking fights, I always call my grandma like, all right, pray for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, all those little shits I do for that positive aura and energy. But yeah, I could go on a tangent about this shit.
Anything you want to add on, Myron?
No, you guys all nailed it on the head.
Sorry.
Especially that Biggie part.
Yeah, that shit. I love that song though, I ain't gonna lie. It's like, yo.
The reason why that man's a goat.
Oh my god, nigga,
At the
stop.
hole.
Ooh, you already had
Just
that
throwing that out there.
debate.
I don't know, bro. But yeah.
We gotta do that. Yeah, that's another conversation.
Looks like we cracked the code, guys.
Yep. Sounds like it.
Protect your energy. Stay positive. Keep that glass half full. Even when it's half empty, keep pouring it with positive thoughts, positive energy, optimism, ambition, and eventually it'll get to the damn top.
Ooh.
The Code 99 podcast, 3 guys, 1 code. This is your boy Sprad signing out.
It's your boy Carl G.
It's your Meyer. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter, everything, IG, TikTok, everything. Yo, I'm fixing up the Discord. If you haven't noticed, like, it's getting there.
I'm gonna go check it out. But yeah, follow us on all those at Code 99 podcast. Peace. You know, man.